Hello. It's Karen McFadden here, live from London, Cake Coach Online, back with some business tips for you. Um, one tip, well, a few tips actually. One tip in 4 minutes, hopefully, if I can get this done. So I saw today on one of the Facebook groups somebody asking, should I be accepting cash for my cakes in COVID times? Thinking about how weird shops are about accepting cash, and buses you certainly can't accept cash anymore. So let's just have a little discussion about that. So the ways of getting money for cakes, you can either have no deposit at all, which actually frankly is completely mad not to get a deposit at all and just accept the full balance at the end of the day, when you've actually delivering the cake or having it collected. Or they can pay a small deposit of your choice. So you could ask for a percentage and then make sure that you get the balance of the percentage when they collect or you deliver. Or some people were saying, no, I ask for full payment in full at the time of ordering, which I think, well, that sounds sensible. You wouldn't expect to go into any shop and say, oh, I'll just pay a little bit, thank you, just right now, and I'll pay you the rest when I fancy it, when I pick it up. But what about cash or a transfer from the bank, right? Let's talk about cash for a minute. So you could take cash and just be really thorough at washing your hands, or you could wear those little pink gloves if you wanted to. You could ask them to bring the right money if they know what they're bringing, whether it's the full payment or the part payment or whatever, and give them some change, but that might offend them because they might not want to take cash nowadays. Who knows? I did see a comment that somebody said a local council had recommended as a cake decorator for her not to have cash being paid to her. So that was quite interesting. You could have a little box outside on a table to say put your money in and take your change if you haven't got the right money. There's a deal of trust going on in that. Or you could ask them to put money in an envelope and put it through the door a couple of days before they pick up the cake. That's if they're that local to you. But always wear gloves. Or you could always just thoroughly sanitize your hands after you've touched the money, the same as you would do if you went and bought a newspaper and somebody gave you the change there. So there's certain people getting a little bit wound up about, do I accept cash or not? And it's like, well, certain shops do, and if you go and pay for a takeaway, you probably pay by cash and get some change. Who knows? But always sanitize your hands. But the other thing is, if you have a pay full on ordering and get them to pay by bank transfer, then the problem actually just goes away. Or get the deposit and the balance paid by the BACS transfer. Or you could use PayPal Me. There's a PayPal Me link that you can actually send people a link if you get a PayPal account, and you can tell them exactly how much it is because you put it forward slash the PayPal give you the link. You put forward slash how much money they're going to pay you. But if you're going to go for, you're now going to pay in full on ordering, which is great because you don't have two bits of paperwork to deal with or worry about getting. Make sure you update your terms and conditions so that you get, now you're going to say it's online payment only, which, okay, if it's an older lady that doesn't deal with online anything, you might offend them because they can't deal with computers or mobile phones or online anything, so they do want to pay in cash. But anyway, there's some ideas for you. um, Accepting money and cash. Well, buses have all gone card only, so if you want to go card only, but just sanitize your hands if you're taking cash. That's me. I'm over now. I don't know what I'm going to speak to you next about, but it's lovely to catch up with you again and see you soon. Bye.